The bullet that killed Franz Ferdinand didn't just kill a man, it shattered an era. It was June 28, 1914, a seemingly ordinary Sunday in Sarajevo. The morning air was crisp, the city buzzing with anticipation for a royal visit. Yet, beneath the veneer of celebration, a powder keg simmered, ready to explode. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir presumptive to the Austro-Hungarian throne, arrived with his wife, Sophie. Their visit was meant to be a show of imperial strength, a gesture of goodwill in a restless corner of the empire. But for a small cell of Serbian nationalists, this visit was an unforgivable provocation. They saw the Archduke not as a symbol of unity, but as the embodiment of an oppressive foreign power. Imagine the tension. 7 young men, armed with bombs and pistols, scattered along the Archduke's motorcade route. They were part of the Black Hand, a secret society dedicated to uniting all South Slavs. The first attempt was a failure. A bomb thrown by Nedeljko Chabranovic bounced off the Archduke's car, injuring bystanders and members of the retinue. Franz Ferdinand, shaken but unharmed, continued his journey. Despite the clear danger, the Archduke decided to proceed with his planned speech at the town hall. A stubborn, almost fatalistic determination seemed to guide him, perhaps a refusal to show weakness. After the reception, Franz Ferdinand insisted on visiting the injured in the hospital. This change of plans, communicated haphazardly, would prove disastrous. It altered the intended route, creating a fateful intersection. Meanwhile, Gavrilo Princip, one of the 7 conspirators, disheartened by the failed bombing, had gone to a nearby deli for a sandwich. A mundane act, juxtaposed with the monumental events unfolding around him. It was then, pure chance, the universe's cruel hand, that the Archduke's driver, misinformed of the route change, turned down Franz Joseph Street, directly in front of Princip's deli. Princip, seizing the moment, stepped forward. He drew his FN Browning Model 1910 pistol. 2 shots rang out, echoing through the narrow street, silencing the cheers and ushering in a new, terrifying silence. The first bullet struck Sophie in the abdomen, severing an artery. The second hit Franz Ferdinand in the neck, piercing his jugular vein. Both died within minutes. The immediate aftermath was chaos. Princip was apprehended, nearly lynched by the furious crowd, but the damage was done. A single, chance encounter, 2 bullets, and the world began its irreversible slide into war. But to say this assassination caused World War I is to simplify a complex tapestry of geopolitical tensions. It was the spark, yes, but the kindling had been laid for decades. Europe was a continent bristling with rivalries. Imperial ambitions, economic competition, and a dangerous network of military alliances had created a precarious balance of power. Germany, a rapidly industrializing power, felt encircled by France and Russia. Austria-Hungary, a crumbling multi-ethnic empire, feared Serbian expansionism. Russia saw itself as the protector of the Slavs. The assassination gave Austria-Hungary the perfect pretext to crush Serbia. They issued an ultimatum, so severe it was designed to be rejected, knowing it would likely lead to war. Germany, seeing an opportunity to assert its power and support its ally, gave Austria-Hungary a blank check of unconditional support. This emboldened Vienna, accelerating the crisis. Russia, unwilling to abandon its Serbian brethren, began to mobilize its vast army. This, in turn, triggered Germany's pre-planned Schlieffen Plan, which required a rapid strike against France through Belgium. Britain, bound by treaty to protect Belgian neutrality, declared war on Germany. Within weeks, the continent was engulfed in a conflict of unprecedented scale and brutality. The Great War had begun. The assassination of Franz Ferdinand wasn't an isolated incident. It was the match that lit a fuse already sputtering from decades of diplomatic blunders, nationalistic fervor, and an arms race. It revealed the fragility of peace, how easily a series of miscalculations and rigid commitments could escalate a regional dispute into a global catastrophe. A sobering lesson, perhaps. The world before Sarajevo, a world of empires and old certainties, vanished with those 2 gunshots. What emerged was a new, blood-soaked century, forever shaped by the echoes of that fateful summer day. It's a stark reminder that history isn't just made by grand ideologies or vast armies, but often by the seemingly insignificant, the accidental, the precise alignment of human error and cosmic chance. The Archduke's death wasn't the asterisk cause asterisk of the war, but the catalyst, a single point of failure in a system designed for collapse. A deeper look at this moment shows us how fragile peace truly is. Uncover another hidden moment that reshaped the world, right here.